What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys my final recap and final thoughts on Kuzu no Honkai episode 12. This episode right here was pretty cool, not too bad, and the way how it ended, I think it was really great the way how it ended. I can understand maybe a lot of people may not like it, but for me, I think I enjoyed it. At first, I didn't like how it ended, but I think in the end, it actually makes a lot of sense, and I understand the message behind it. Especially what it says in its episode, So if anything else, I'll try to go in a certain order and let you guys know what's up, So we have to it that everyone is starting a festival or something, and everything seems to be as a regular school day, And of course, Mugi and Hanabi has not been talking to each other for a long, long time. Of course, Hanabi is told that that you will end up seeing Hanabi is told that Kanai Sensei is having a wedding, and so forth. And I could see that it was pretty cool. He asked if she would come. She said, yeah, sure, why not, promise. Eventually, when it comes to the festival, preparing it, she ends up meeting Mugi in a certain room or a storage room, And not before we get to see a celebration of Akane and Kanai Sensei being congratulated to get married and so forth. And it was pretty cool. Of course, Akane Sensei does tease Hanabi with the flower and says, make sure he doesn't get stolen next time, And Hanabi, she was about to get asked out by another guy, but Hanabi says, I'm sorry, but thank you very much, before she gets interrupted with Echan. And Echan has her hair cut, Her hair's a little bit more shorter, and Hanabi is very happy that Echan's talking to her again, etc. It was pretty cool. I actually liked it, to the very end. Now, of course, Mugi and Hanabi, did not see each other, or it looks like in this episode they actually avoided one another. But that's not the case. It actually showed that they actually talked to each other in the storage room. And eventually, the way how they say they don't want to let go and so forth, after they caught up with a lot of things, and Mugi apologizing, etc. Everything they talked about to make up for lost time, But eventually, when it came to, saying, I don't want to let go, I don't want to say goodbye, but you know what? This is goodbye. They are looking for genuine love, which is a good thing, I actually like that. They are actually looking for genuine love in the end. And of course, the ending scene shows that the ending scene of between Hanabi and Mugi not seeing each other and possibly saying goodbye for real, it just shows how much they've grown as a character, despite losing both their loves in their life. And having to depend each other and just talk to each other in words instead of warmth and physical contact, that kind of thing, just shows a lot. I mean, the way how it ended, was very great. The way how Hanabi and Mugi are turning back, and then they end up deciding to keep going forward, shows a lot, And I think it was pretty good. It did get me all emotional, because how it ended, etc. I did find out a little bit about the ending eventually, because I was kind of curious, but it was all good. And the way how it relayed the message, to us, you're gonna find your love, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna hurt. Of course, it's gonna hurt much more if you try to find your second love, etc. And that's how it's gonna go. And that's how life works, You're gonna fall down. You're gonna lose a lot of things, but you're gonna move forward eventually. And that's what Mugi and Hanabi did after they talked to each other and finally say goodbye and not depend on each other so much and keep going, It was a great thing. So overall, in the series, I gotta say, it was very realistic, It just shows how screwed up how men and women can really be in society, and how love life, or how we try to find a love, can work, Eventually we do get denied, get rejected or something, and it's gonna hurt. There's no denying that. It's gonna hurt. Really, really, it's gonna hurt. And it actually shows a lot. I actually really enjoyed the series, although I have some problems. I did have one problem, though, and that was the marriage thing, which kind of that's pretty quick, I don't understand why they kind of sense that will want to ask Akane to marry her right away, and eventually, she accepted it, and she says she's gonna cheat on him, etc. Wow. But, dang. Surprising. But yeah. But like I said, the way how it ended, I think it was very great in a certain way. I guess it had a message behind it, you know, especially when Mugi and Hanabi say their goodbyes to each other after talking for so long and never seeing each other again and moving on with their life after losing their first love. Although it took a while for Mugi to move on, honestly, and serves him right to be really honest, etc. But I guess sometimes you just gotta learn a certain hard way in order to like succeed and learn it a way that's acceptable. But it is what it is. So overall, you know, that ending of Kuzu no Honkai, sorry for repeating myself again, I think it did a pretty good job. Despite like many fans and maybe many other people deep down they wanted them to be together, but the way how they separate and say goodbyes, you know, even though they didn't want to separate and don't want to let go, I guess saying goodbye and moving on is how you develop, you know, and that's what Hanabi and Mugi did in the end, and I think it did a good job relaying that. Kuzu no Honkai had very realistic vibes in my eyes, you know. I think it did a nice job here and there, but you know, there might be a couple problems that many people could point out in a criticizing way or in their own opinion, you know. But I think it did a nice job to the way how it ended, you know. Sorry for repeating myself again. So overall, I'm pretty sure you all must be wondering and asking me right now, what will be your score? You know, I struggle between like a 7 to 8 out of 10, you know. But, you know, I think I earned an 8 out of 10, possibly. Though I still struggle with 7 to 8. So you could say I'm between to a 7 to an 8. Many people might go a little bit lower than that because like the way how the series was with all the kissing, with the freaking like sexual vibes, etc. I can understand that, but the way how it used those scenes or events actually had a realistic vibe to like how things are in society, especially when you're looking for your love in life, that kind of thing. So I'm really glad I picked up this series. I'm really happy, even though I was late in the game. But I think like I was glad to pick it up anyway. Anyways, had fun. I think it's one of the nice series I watched throughout the winter 2017. Honestly, and I think like I'm done. Yeah, sorry for rambling on too long. Anyways, I look forward to see what spring 2017 brings, you know, and I hope it doesn't disappoint. So, until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the series as much as I did and understand the message and realistic vibes it gave to boys, girls, men, and women in general. And I hope, like, we all learn from it and become better people. So, until then, I see you guys later. Hope you guys had a fun ride as much as I did. Until then, I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!